How do you make a rabbit snare? If you find yourself in a survival situation and need to acquire food, knowing how to make a rabbit snare can be a handy skill. So, how do you make one? Let's break it down step by step. First, gather your materials. You will need a length of cord or wire. The cord should be strong enough to hold the weight of a rabbit. A good length to start with is about 3 to 5 feet. Next, you will create the noose that will trap the rabbit. Take one end of the cord and tie a small fixed loop. Then, take the other end and pass it through this loop to form a slip knot. This slip knot will tighten when the rabbit moves through it. Make sure the loop is just big enough for a rabbit's head to fit through, but not so large that it can simply walk through without triggering the snare. Now it's time to find a suitable location. Look for a rabbit trail, which is usually a well-worn path in the underbrush. If you cannot find a low branch, you can create a support using small dead branches. Tie the loose end of your cord or wire to this branch. Position the noose about the height of a rabbit's head off the ground for the best chance of success. To improve your chances of catching a rabbit, you can create a funnel effect. Arrange sticks, rocks, or dirt to guide the rabbit toward the snare. This will encourage the rabbit to move through the loop. Be careful not to disturb the area too much, as rabbits are naturally cautious animals. When a rabbit approaches, it will instinctively push its head through the noose. As it tries to pull back or run, the noose will tighten, effectively trapping the rabbit. Many survivalists prefer using wire for snares because it holds its shape better and tightens more reliably than cord. After catching a rabbit, you can either remove the snare or reset it by straightening the wire loop for future use. Remember, making a successful snare takes practice. You may need to adjust the loop size, height, and placement to maximize your chances of catching a rabbit. This simple yet effective method of rabbit snaring is a fundamental survival skill for acquiring food in the wild. It relies on understanding rabbit behavior and careful trap setup rather than complicated mechanisms. With a little practice, you can master this skill and add it to your survival toolkit.